Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 17. I'm Andy and this is the Let's Play on the Hof Bergmann Vehicle Reloaded episode 64, I think. So we loaded up this with natural gas, could call it gas? Liquid gas? Or gas anyway. So I'm gonna go and sell this. Hopefully the gas production or the heating plant or whatever it's called is still open, so we can go sell it now. This is being broadcast on a Friday, I believe, and I'll be probably busy with my parents that are visiting, and I actually, when the time this get released, I released them in the morning. Oh, sorry, that was a close call. I released them in the morning, and by the time you watch this, I'll be off to work, or I'll be at work doing my thing. So I don't know if I probably talked about this before. I work as a social. Well, I think you would translate it into like child welfare officer. So anyway, social services. Different kind of social. The social services in Sweden are kind of different compared to a lot of countries. We are more focused on voluntary ways of helping families and children. We do have the ability to use legal actions to relieve people, parents of the. Actually, we can't relieve people. Very, very rarely we can take away the custody of a child. We could overrule the custody of the parents, so we could decide things which we believe is best for the child, but it's not that simple. You can't just the custody still lies with the parents until after like 3 years, when it can be moved. Not always is moved, but it can be moved to the guardian or the foster parents, but that's a whole different thing. I'm not too fond of doing that. I think that's, we have this thing, a very different thing. I actually once found myself an interesting discussion with some American relatives, married into my family, about the way their system works, and there's a big difference between the different systems. So what in Sweden, well, basically you had a few, from their point of view, you had a few chances to get your act together if your parents, and then suddenly, then you're not a parent anymore. We don't have the same view in Sweden. We always believe that parents will be parents, even though they might not be custodians of their children, but custodians is probably the wrong word. But we figure from our experience with children that they, even if you take away the ability of the parents to govern over them, they will still wonder about the parents and what the parents are doing and that sort of stuff. So we believe that we should keep it as far as possible. But interesting, the different points of view. Nothing is more right or wrong, or probably everyone will say that their viewpoint is right, but okay, so in 2000, pretty good. We'll go and fill it up again, but we'll take another route this time. So, well, this is the way the Swedish system works, and I think it works pretty nicely and good. So almost at 100,000 again. So we're moving along money-wise, which is good. We'll go up here. I don't think there's a short up. There might be a shortcut further up. I'm a little unsure of that, so I'll take this course instead. So yesterday, last episode, which I put out yesterday, where I did a lot of actually plowing. It wasn't the longest episode because I figured it was kind of boring to watch me plow all the time. So basically, I still have a lot. I haven't done much more than I did yesterday, that episode, when it comes to plowing on the number 6 field. So I still have that to do, which is a pain in the butt because it's Well, actually, it's relaxing in one way and really boring in another way. So I could have played a little bit more on this map today, but I actually took a break and went into my garage and shot some airsoft pellets at targets. That was kind of fun. I'm improving. I'm getting better there. I have this idea that I'm gonna actually do some IPSC shooting anyway, which is sort of an action shooting game. I don't like weapons, by the way. I have been around weapons a bit when I did my service in the Air Force, and I also were in the National Guards for some time, so I've been around weapons a lot, and I have sort of like a slight fascination with them, but not too much. I don't believe we should have weapons. I think I don't at least handguns. I don't really see any point. I'm sure a lot of people probably will disagree with me, but bear with me. I just don't see the point. The only point of them is to kill people, basically. And I figured I don't want any guns around my kids. No real guns that can hurt them. But then some people will go like, oh well, it's just for fun. Well, yeah, but you can do the same basic stuff with like airsoft guns. So, and that's what I started doing. Doing these action air sets based on the IPSC set of sport activities. So it's kind of cool. You can check it out on the videos if you just Google action air and IPSC, and you can find some really cool stuff there. So I'm trying out that. I'm really bad shot. I'm just practicing switching magazines and practicing shooting and practicing that sort of stuff. I'm just practicing for fun. So I like it. It's kind of cool. I need to buy some more magazines though. I need to buy a better setup for my magazine too. Magazines, I have 3 now. I need probably 5 or 6 or so before, if I want to run it properly. That was one. Properly. So when my when my soybeans are done, I'm gonna put some of the soybeans in here. You oil fruit, and you can put 30,000 liters there, and you will produce biodiesel. Good, which I think we could sell, but I'm not entirely sure about that. I do think we could sell that as well. You used to be able to sell that as gasoline or diesel at the same place where we're gonna sell this gas, but I'm not sure if you can do that anymore. I don't quote money. It used to be on an earlier map you could sell it, and we made quite a lot of money from it too. But on this map, I'm not so sure. Well, so what's going on? What are you guys doing out there? Are guys still playing Hof Bergmann Reloaded, or is switched? Yeah, I was gonna say I actually try. Sometimes I think I have ADHD or something. I don't, but sometimes I feel like that. I did try Herman's Egg, which was actually a pretty cool map. I like that. I haven't figured out everything on it, and I played like an hour, so not a lot of time, but I did enjoy it, and I might actually return to that. I still want maps. I want to play everything, and I'm sort of longing for going back to what's the Kleinhaus map, because that's a really good map. I want to go back driving the class again, because that's a really cool tractor. Anyway, what else? I should do some forestry here, but I can't. I don't know. I keep talking about it. I keep not doing it. So maybe I should actually start doing it. Did I take a wrong turn here? No. Oh, it's just really long. Was it this long? Yeah, it was. Like, it felt like it took 2 turns. So the climate map is really cool from a forestry standpoint. This is such a gigantic forestry map. So switching back to airsoft. So I got the magazines, I got a holster and that sort of stuff. And I got a gun, WE-P226, which is a 6-hour model of 6-hour. It is quite heavy and all made out of metal, and internals workings looks really cool. So it's a sweet thing. But actually, since it looks like a real thing, I'm hiding it well. I should probably get some sort of some sort of locker or some safe, something to put it in, so the kids won't accidentally take it and do something like take it outside. Because that would be a problem if a real police officer comes, they get shot. So we gotta figure out a way to store it so they don't use it or get the idea of using it in any way. I do have an older soft gun, or a soft gun, but that is a spring loaded, so you have to do loading movement each time you want to load it up, basically. This is interesting. See how much money, so we're up at over 120, 130 almost. There you go. So we have a lot of money. Money is not a problem on this map when you get around to it. The problem is more like, what should I get for all of this money I have? But that's another question too. See, there we go. So we're gonna take this back at 54,000, almost 65,000. That's very good. Excellent harvest income, in my point of view. We'll take this back up and fill up with the digest state, which we'll transport down to a silo, and which we'll use on our field later. I was wondering if there's a mod to turn digest state into slurry. I don't know what the difference is. It feels like digest state should be something much more concentrated compared to slurry, but I'm not sure about that, so can't really tell. So anyway, since in the mod pack we have placeable storage bins or storage facility for slurry, and there's also one for digest state, you can just use that one. Should also go and sell some compost, I guess. Maybe in the future, we'll see. We have a ton of compost in here. Otherwise, I don't know what else to say about stuff. Oh yeah, I got a really cool Big Bud KT450 mod, which is a Big Bud tractor. So if you go to, should I put that in a link? Just Google FS17 and Big Bud KT/450, and you will find it. Looks really cool, and I tried it out, and it is really cool driving around in it too. In case anyone is wondering how it feels. Let's stay here. Start filling that up. We can go and where is it? This is the word. I'm gonna go and see if I can throw some barrels out of here, and if I produce some barrels or not. I have a little bit of little stash over here, which we can go sell soon or a bit. I figured we we'll do it next in the game next day in the game. And I'm gonna actually go off to bed because I'm really tired, and a long day tomorrow too, and actually a little shorter than today, but I have a day. I have to fix stuff tomorrow. I have a ton of stuff to do at work and I don't have enough time to do it. But that's another thing. Okay. It's filling up. I'm gonna leave it here. We'll see what we'll come up with next time, and we'll go sell all of that or do something else, feed the cows or something. I haven't thought about it. I haven't figured it out yet. Maybe we should go sell some combust. We'll do something. We'll figure it out. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'm Andy. This has been the Let's Play on the Hof Bergmann Reloaded map. Episode 64, I believe. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment or share, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.